Well, we are coming up on a full year since Hurricane Helene struck the Carolinas, causing catastrophic floods and mudslides that devastated everything from roads to homes to entire towns. Now, a North Carolina fire chief is laying out the lessons learned about how to prepare for and respond to a disaster. Here's WCNC's Jesse Pierre.
For many, Hurricane Helene was in a league of its own.
It was worse than we anticipated, but we knew it was going to be bad.
Cove Creek Fire Chief Steve Marks says he saw the warning signs on the weather models and called his crew in early. Preparation, he says, was their first line of defense against a storm.
To make sure that we have the infrastructure and the equipment that we need.
He says preparedness also starts at home.
If our volunteers aren't prepared at home, they're not going to be able to respond. Or if they're here, they're not going to be comfortable about their loved ones being alone at home.
When the storm arrived, he watched Highway 321 vanish underwater.
Instead of seeing cars drive down the road, we saw debris. We saw outbuildings.
For days, the fire station was without power after it was hit by a landslide.
When the hill slid down, it took our propane tank with it, which disconnected the gas line to the generator, which caused the generator to stop. Boom, no electricity.
When the signal went dark, they figured out other ways to get power.
One of our fire trucks has got an onboard generator, so we were using it to recharge radios, to recharge the flashlights.
Firefighters manually pushed bay doors open, relied on maps and small rescue vehicles to navigate through the community.
That small little UTV got us into spaces that these big trucks would not go. And it carries some rescue equipment.
For days, the community was cut off.
The problem was for the next, say, 72 hours, if people needed help, they couldn't call. They had no cell service. And so we quickly moved into, let's evaluate where we think the greatest damage is, send our UTV, send our pickup truck out, and make sure these folks are okay.
The chief says the biggest lesson is simple: be prepared and lean on each other.
Perhaps the greatest success story that came out of this was that community involvement, that in the face of this, tragedy, this huge crisis, neighbor helping neighbor.
Because when disasters strike, it's the community that keeps you going.
And here in Louisville, earlier today, Mayor Craig Greenberg honored 2 Metro 911 dispatchers who spent 2 weeks in Asheville, North Carolina, providing support in the aftermath of Helene. And while there, Justin Bagby and Kimberly Sweezy handled emergency calls and assisted with dispatch operations, offering much-needed relief to local personnel during the crisis. The Kentucky Telecommunicator Emergency Response Task Force recently recognized both dispatchers for their work in North Carolina, awarding them for their dedication to emergency services and public safety.